Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Life with Marion and Joe. It is now October and it is time to begin preparation for Christmas. It sounds a little bit early, but if you do a lot of decorating, you need to get started now. Otherwise, you're going to be overwhelmed by the time you want to decorate. When you want to decorate, you want to have everything ready to go. And in this year, like always, I try to reuse things that I have, but I always have to add a little bit to get the theme across. So what I'm going to show you today is making these giant peppermint candies right here. It's an easy process and it is very cost efficient. A lot of little things on a tree are great, but they kind of get lost. If you want a big impact on your tree and something that makes a sensation, you want to go with big ornaments. You need less of them, but they can get very expensive. So in today's video, let's see how we're going to make these giant peppermint candies on a budget. So stay tuned. All right, so we're going to start out by using these pumpkins, which you can get at the Dollar Tree. Now, get there quick because I'm sure they're running out already of them. And I was lucky because I found this white one as opposed to the orange one. But if your store only has orange, that's fine too. You can paint it white first with normal acrylic paint, and then you can do this process that we're going to do together. These white pumpkins, the stem doesn't come out, but that's okay because it's going to be in the back and you won't see it, and they have that depression in the middle, which is great because a peppermint candy has the white circle in the middle. I'm using normal acrylic paint, which you can get in the Dollar Tree as well as in Michael's. It's just normal acrylic paint. I do not water it down. I go straight from the bottle into a tray and then I paint. I'm using a brush that's not too large and not too small, but it has a flat edge on it. Now, if you look at a peppermint candy, you'll know that there are stripes, but the stripes are not straight. So they're kind of like arched. So I'm going to try to mimic that arch shape on my fake candy here. So, if you have a little bit of a problem with painting, you can always draw it out with a pencil and then just follow the lines. But remember, you're not creating this fine piece of china, so it's a candy, it's a mint. So even if you look at the peppermint candies, they're not really perfect. So like I said, just free form it if you feel confident enough. If you don't, you can pencil it in and then paint it in, and I'm sure after the first one you'll just be free forming. So notice I'm starting from that circle area. I'm making a point there, and then I'm flaring it out, and then I'm coming back in again with another point. And then as you put each additional stripe on your peppermint candy, you can go back and adjust the previous one so that you can get that rounded look, that the desirable rounded look of these lines. But you do whatever makes you happy. It's your ornament, and if you want to do straight lines, you can. Now notice I am not paying attention to those depressions in the pumpkin. When we paint our pumpkins for the fall, we kind of highlight those. We don't want to highlight those in this because they're not really in the peppermint candy. And there you go. There are all of my lines painted out here. Next thing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Mod Podge on top here, and I'm going to add in a glitter that kind of looks like crystallized sugar because we want it to glisten on the tree, and we also want it to look as candy-like as we possibly can. So I put Mod Podge on, and then I put my glitter on. I did one half at a time so it doesn't stick to my newspaper. And then I went back in and I put another coat of Mod Podge on the top of it so that the glitter would set onto the pumpkin and not fall over. You're going to have some foliage anyway, but you could always go back in and add more Mod Podge and then repeat the process as much as you want to get it as candy glistening as you want, whatever is best for you. So right now I am doing one coat on each side, Mod Podge, one coat, and then Mod Podge. And although it's not showing up that great on the video, in person they look very, very candy-like. And here's the second coat of Mod Podge now. All right, so far I have 3 of them done, and you can see what I did was I put the Mod Podge on, and then I put that like candyish glitter on. And then after that, I turned it over and did the other half, and I put the candyish glitter on, and then I went back over them again with the Mod Podge so that the glitter will stay on. Now, like I said before, you can't take this little stem off, but that's not the part you're going to see. So you're going to nestle them in the tree like this, and I got a little bit of spot there, but whatever, it's candy, right? So there you go. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find it useful, and get out there now and look for these pumpkins because they're not going to be around very long. Bye-bye. Take care, and like always, subscribe, and you don't want to miss a thing that I'm doing for Christmas. Okay, everybody, take care. Bye-bye.